History happened here. 2-minute tales from the archives of the Historical Society of Pottawatomie County.
As you are driving south on Harry Langdon Boulevard past Lewis Central, as you approach Titan Hill, which is on the left-hand side as you're driving south, there is a concavity just before you turn onto the road that leads up to Titan Hill. And that concavity is the former location of the ossuary, basically a grave with a collection of bones, not just one body, but several, over 20. In 1975, when they were going to build what's called Titan Hill now and was going to be the middle school, construction workers immediately upon the first day of digging found an ossuary. The coroner was called out, of course, and the coroner knew that they were, certainly dead bodies there, but he could tell that they were older, so they called in the state archeologists from Iowa City, and they came down and spent a couple of weeks. They took all of the bones out. It was apparently a prehistoric native society, not related to any of the known tribes that we have today. These people disappeared roughly 900 AD from this area. It is the only late archaic site within 500 miles of this location, certainly the only one on this side of the state. So when you hear about Glenwood, you hear about Bellevue, those sites are much later than the Lewis Central site, and certainly the oldest signs of habitation in what is now Council Bluffs. 2,500 years old. This was probably a tribe that met on an annual basis in the springtime and in the summer to renew ties, to exchange food, rituals. And they thought that because of the position of the bodies and the state in which they were left, some were fully articulated, meaning that they were together and laid out in a fetal position, which is the standard non-Christian burial position. And also, they had some that were in cloth bags, so to speak. And they determined from that when they were out in their smaller groups during the wintertime, that when they had a death in their family or kinship group, that they would wrap the bodies up in these bags, and that somebody would have to carry that bag around until they met with the larger group come springtime. I can't imagine that chore fell to anybody else but the pubescent children. And I can't get my kid to take out the garbage, let alone carry around dead Aunt Sally around for 6 months. So, it's a really wonderful idea that this happened in this location. I've been unsuccessful in convincing this Lewis Central School Board on a number of occasions to put up a plaque, some sort of monument. I did, however, talk to the head of the pottery department at the high school, and I think he and I are going to work on something where some kids in his class are going to work on a semi-permanent memorial or a monument of some kind, and then we will ask permission of the school board to place it upon the appropriate site.
History is never truly lost until it's forgotten, and preserving that history is our mission. The Historical Society of Pottawatomie County in Council Bluffs, Iowa.